Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everybody. I'm hoping this is working. We have had some tremendous challenges this week. Aha, okay, just had a notification to say I'm live, so that's good. Hopefully that means you guys can see me and that my cameras are working. So I'm afraid we're gonna have just the one view tonight, which is like so. We had some problems with my face on camera cutting out. So it might well be that you lose my face throughout tonight, but at least we've got this for just now. And fingers crossed, maybe we'll get a little bit of time with you actually seeing my face. We've got Sarah Louise here. Hi! I have to remember to animate within this tiny square. And Ness is here as well. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? Have you had a lovely week? This week has gone super, super fast for us. I can't even believe we're at the end of the week. And school starts back on Tuesday for Piper. Absolutely not. Sarah Louise says, naughty camera gremlins. Absolutely. It's got to do with the streaming system, and I think maybe they've done an update on the PC and then it gets confused because I have two cameras connecting and it tries to take out that camera, my face on camera, and connect another top-down camera. And Craig fiddled with drivers and all those fun things that I'm like, I don't know what it is, just fix it. And we have Marcy here. Hey, hi Marcy. And Tiffany is here as well. Hello, hello, hello. So I have actually been crafting this week, which is unusual for me outside of my Friday night streams. Because we've got our new release coming up. Can't wait to fly. And so the release is probably going to be pre-orders kind of the 1st of September, that kind of time frame. So, you know, watch this space. In the next week or so, we might have some sneakity peeks. Also follow us on social media. I know next week we've got an outing plan, which will give you a little clue as to one of the designs that's coming in our upcoming stamp set. But for tonight, I'm thinking it's a stamp roulette kind of night. What do you guys think? I feel like it's been a long time since I've done stamp roulette. So I think we should definitely get back into the swing of things with that. Before I started, I did count the number of stamp pockets in my Happy Doodle stash, and there was 88. The first 9, I think, are little small pockets, and the rest of them are large. But because there's only so little of the small, I'll just count them. But you'll know that the first roughly 10 are small ones. So that's a little hint for you there. Hey! So let's do a little bit of stamp roulette tonight and see what we can come up with on a card for tonight. Sometimes I think a little bit about what's coming up, what's happening, what kind of cards should I make. Yesterday, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday, whenever we were doing a live on Happy Doodle YouTube, I made a card. I'll show you actually. This is the card I made, and it was a thank you card for my auntie and uncle, because Uncle Jimmy has a fishing boat and he brought us some fresh lobster and crab. So that was a cute card that I made for them to say thank you for giving us some yummy, yummy treats to eat. Oh, we got numbers coming in already. Hi, Amanda. Okay, so we have a total of 88. I should leave it up there. So there's a total of 88 stamp pockets. So shout them out. First of all, we get number 27. And then we have number 58. And then we have number 82. And I'll put 63 down there. We'll see what becomes of that. But let's start off, first of all, with number 27. 10, 11, 12, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Oh, 27. Looks like it's a Christmas card for me tonight. This is the elfing Christmas words. So we're gonna get our Christmas on tonight, it looks like. Ooh, I don't know if I'm quite ready for that. All right, let's see, 50, what was that, 58? Okay. Let's see if I can find where we left off. So that was 27. 30, 31, 32, oh, that was 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Interesting. Oh, this is going to be fun. So we've got Christmas words and quack me up. Okay. Let's see what number 82 has to offer. Seven, 68, 69, 70, 74, 75, 76. $82. Oh, okay. 82 actually is another Christmas stamp set. This is a Simon Says stamp exclusive with a little stocking. So that was perhaps fortuitous. That's good. Yeah, Sarah Louise says, hopefully something with presents. It's a bit late for Christmas in July. Yes, I know. Okay, 63. Let's try that one. Oh no. Okay. Guys, you're really gonna have to help me out with this one because we have got Quack Me Up, the Christmas Sentiments one. We have Filled with Love and Spaced Out. So I am going to start probably with this being the hardest one that I'm going to have to. Marcy said, so sorry. All right, let's see what we could. Now we could have a little look at, like wishing you. What else have we got? Have yourself. No. Happy holidays. A merry little. No. Sending you. You have been. No. You have been Zoom. You have been. No, that's have you been. Oh, I've lost my camera. Have you been zooming by to say? Oh no. I think we're just going to have some sort of Christmassy themed card today. Wow. We do have Across the Miles. So warm winter wishes across the miles, or what is it here? Where is it? Sending holiday smiles across the miles. That, or just smile. Yes, you're right. We do have smile. That could work. But I kind of think it would be funny. You could use the stars from the Outer Sphere set. Yes. So what about sending holiday smiles across the miles? We could have these two. All right, so here we go. Sending holiday smiles across the miles. My camera's pooped out already. And then we could have some sort of a, like, across the miles situation over here. I'm thinking clouds. Okay, we could do clouds from this one, or the sun. This could be the sun. Let's do clouds. We are going to make this work, you guys. We are definitely going to make this work. And I have a feeling like it could be, we could use May All Your Stockings. Oh no, that doesn't make sense if it's not a stocking. What if we had a stocking with a little spaceship coming out of it? That could maybe work. Can you have things peeking out of stockings? Yeah, I think that would be cute. We could do something like that. This is hard. Heart, yeah, we could just use the hearts on this one. That's true. Oh, I already have some little guys die cut. Or we have these guys like peeking out somehow. I don't really know how. And then there's a night sky with the stars. And we just use across the miles and do something like hugs from across the miles, something like that. Let's see. Guys, this is hard. Okay, maybe the planets could pose as ornaments. Ooh, that's interesting. How many miles to outer space? Yeah. Okay, the best way to spread holiday cheer is singing loud for all to hear. None of these are singing. This is hard. Have yourself a splash on your big day. Bethany is here. Bethany, we are doing Stamp Roulette, and it is probably one of the hardest ones I have ever encountered. We have got this holiday sentiment stamp set called Elfing Christmas Words, and I'm trying to figure out if I can make a well, either make a Christmas card using ducks, quack me up, and spaced out and filled with love, or if I can make it non-Christmassy using some of these sentiments. You can mask some of the words so you don't have to use the whole sentiment. Yes, that's true. Just the word naughty. Oh no. Okay. Maybe the word smile is hard. Sending you, I feel like I'm going round in circles. Hugs across the miles, I feel like it should have from. Sending holiday smiles across the miles makes sense, I think. Unless we do sending hugs across the miles or something to that effect. This is hard. So we could go for, we could also just have a little, here we go, let's see. This guy is stuck properly. Sending you smiles across the miles, there's Nessa. So if we had this, and we have a rocket poking out of it, like that. Do you think we could have a little ducky poking out of it as well? A little ducky. Maybe forget about my clouds. We could even have the little kitty cat, but that might be, I think that's going to be too much if we did that. But we're using the stocking, so that would work, so that's fine. And then that means we've used the ducky from here, and we've used the spaceship from here. We're going to make this work, guys. We're going to make it work. And then we've got this one from here. I feel like I'm missing a stamp set. Am I not? Is that them all so far? Okay, let's see what we can do. Or we do multiple stockings on the cards and fill them with like the little other critters as well. Such fun. All right. Marcy says, yes, that's cute. Okay, let's see what we can do, if we can make it work. We're gonna do it. We're gonna make it work, guys. And this is why stamp roulette is the best. Oh, you little monkey. So let's get some of these guys stamped up tonight. Louise says it's starting to sound like a plan. Oh yeah. Yeah. I still really like the cute little clouds. Nessa says, hope you're doing okay. We're doing great, thank you. Keeping busy. We had friends up the weekend before last, so to be honest, we're still pretty tired from then. Oh, got Scoot back at school tomorrow. Not tomorrow, silly me. On Tuesday. Tuesday back at school. Hopefully that's going to work. So this weekend, busy. Craft room done yet, says Nessa. Oh, I wish. We had the plans for the renovations upstairs. Got them back from the architect. Probably, well, a few weeks ago, but we had to review them and everything. So they have all been sent back to the architect 2 weeks ago, I think. And I called him this week and I was like, come on. And he said that he had sent them off to Graham, someone that works for him. But Graham had COVID, so we wouldn't get an update until next week. So hopefully more plans, more progress to report next week, hopefully. That would be nice. All right, let's see if we can get a bit of a color theme. I'm going to pick out some Catherine Pooler inks for this. And let's see. What colors shall we go for tonight? Always feel like red and green is the obvious choice for holidays, but maybe something a little bit different would be fun too. What about Coral Cabana, All That Jazz, and Meant to Be? Should we work with that? Let's do it. All right, so in this stamp set, this one, I'm sorry guys, this is an exclusive. She probably can't even get it anymore. And it was exclusively sold by Simon. So I didn't even have any to sell. And I don't have any dies. But the good thing about this is that it has little solid images. Which makes for a nice, easy coloring. So that's Coral Cabana and Meant to Be. And I'll add all that jazz. I love that. Catherine called it that. Marcy says, love those colors. I thought it'd be nice to have something a little bit different. So let's do a solid for this area. And I'm hoping that hasn't budged, but I think it has maybe. Hopefully that's okay. We shall see. Yes, we'll do this one in here. I've been thinking more and more about my new craft room though, and how I want to have certain things within reach and other things that, I don't want to give up, but I don't necessarily need them really, really, really close to hand. A bit of a hard shout, to be honest, but I definitely think I need to think about it some more. There's certain things that I really enjoy about my current craft space, and then there's things that I wish I could change. Right now, I feel like I'd just be happy if my computer would work. With all my streaming. This cheeky thing moved. This one's slightly off as well. Just have to have a little bit more of a whimsical feel to it. That's the problem with these kind of solid images. They like pull, they really stick, and then they like pull up the card, so the card goes up in the middle. Oh, I should mention to you guys, seeing as we're using an exclusive stamp set just now, I should mention that we have actually added a couple of exclusive stamps to the Hefty Doodle store. In a group on Facebook this week, somebody posted a picture of the Bleep Bloop stamp, which is a little robot dog stamp, and it was an exclusive stamp that we did for Creativation. Oh gosh, 3 years ago now maybe, and we never added it to the store. We never sold it. Likewise, we had one which was called Sticky Friends with a little glue bottle, and it said Sticky Friends, no, sorry, Crafty Friends Stick Together, and then there was a glue bottle, and then it said, because of all the glue. And it was never ever available for sale either. So somebody on a Facebook group was saying, where can I get this? Please, please, please. And we actually found some when we were moving out to the new Hefty HQ premises. So last night I said, oh, hey, let's just stick them on to the shop so people have a chance to grab them if they want to. So keep an eye out for that if it's something that you are indeed interested in. Over on the Hefty Doodle store. Excuse me while I stick my head in here. I'm going to attempt to layer just another of the Coral Cabana on here. It has moved again. Amanda says, I love both of those sets. Yeah. Thank you for putting my card on your website, says Jasmine. I was smiling ear to ear. You're very, very welcome. Thank you for creating lovely content with our products. I'm not sure if this will layer up with different colors. Oh, you can see it at the moment. I'll hold it up in a sec for you guys to see. Cabin Cooler ink tends to kind of smooth out. So I'm curious to know if it'll actually stay with this two-tone effect. Doesn't it look really cool? I'm loving these. So funky. Maybe it's not so bad creating Christmas cards at this time of the year. Let's cut these little dudes out. I'm gonna borrow Piper's fussy cutting scissors. Jasmine said, Bleep Bloop only had 3 left last time I sent a link to Crafty Friends. Yes, there was actually the Bleep Bloop, there was maybe something like 6 or 7 to start off with. There was really not very many, and that's the last of them. So it really is the last chance, and then it's, I guess, retired, you would say. So even though I don't have the dies of these, at least it is a super easy design to cut out. So we're happy with that. That's good. Jasmine says, I'm so happy I got one. Yes, we had a few orders and people professing their thanks in the comments. I'm not fussying too much about all the little bumps at the top of this fluffy area. There we go. Ooh, I know what we need to do. We need to turn this into a card using the trio, the slimline trio. Seeing as I have 3 stockings, it would be rude not to. Awesome. Sharon says, have you ever used a Foamemo to make stickers to use in card making? What is a Foamemo? That might answer your question because I don't know what that is. Back in the day when I was a child, we had the Xyron sticker maker. Anyone else remember that little gem? The Xyron sticker maker. That was fun. I remember that very well. I wonder if it's something similar. No, let me see. I'm going to pull out the trio. In fact, I'm going to use the DL Slimline Trio, which is 3 little, let's put my red one in the middle. 3 little gaps. And then we can make a panel for it to go upon. Amanda says, I still have my sticker maker. I too still have my sticker maker, but it is not used, sadly. It is not really used all that much. I think we can make this work. Look, guys, sending holiday smiles. Oh, I'm the wrong way around. Across the miles. Yes, let's do it. And maybe we could add a little tone-on-tone action at the back there. Yes, okay. I think I'm actually going to go for bubblegum blush. Now, you're probably thinking, what on earth is she playing at? Bubblegum blush. Say what? But my ploy here is actually to add worn lipstick to it, so it comes out a little bit like this Coral Cabana color. Let's die cut this and see where it takes me. Sarah Louise says this is looking good. Marcy also had the Xyron sticker. What color was yours? Mine was orange, like this kind of orange, proper like Fisker style orange. Let's color this first of all. And I'm going to use a, ooh, maybe I should use my plaid, plaid stencil for this. Or maybe the Highlander. I think I'm going to use the Inkso plaid. I think it would be good to get some of these, this plaid out for Christmas cards. I think it'll work really well. Oh, another thing to say is that I placed an order from the distributor to get some things from the shop, and it has been shipped from America. So the big stations will be arriving in the store soon. Hurrah! That shipped, oh, it must have been yesterday. So by the middle of next week, hopefully we'll have those items in the store, which will be good. Also the large waffle flower media mat, but we only ordered a couple of each. So if you're after it, act fast. Stephanie says, I've got a purple one in the shape of an X. Yes, mine's the shape of an X for Xyron, but mine is sadly not purple. I would love a purple one. Mine was that ghastly orange color. Not that it really mattered. Marcy says, I had the small Xyron sticker maker years ago. Oh yeah, it's like an initiation rite. Sarah Louise says, this is looking good. Yay! Oh, I've just realized that this is coming apart. Need to get my glue gun out. I'll hold it down at the wooden base instead of the black handle. Apparently that's still going to be problematic. Okay. So because this is a 6x6 stencil and a slimline card, we're going to have to move this along. Bear in mind, please, I made this mistake the very first time, is that you have open squares here and then closed squares here. So when you slide along, make sure that you keep lining it up in the right place. I made that mistake the first time. Silly me. Oopsies. Okay. Sarah Louise says, if only we had some glue. I know, right? I could probably put some Gloober in there, actually. I'm sure he'd do the trick. Maybe I'll do that after I've inked up this background. I actually think this little pad stencil is going to be so pretty for Christmas cards and winter cards. So good. Okay, let's give this a go. Sarah Louise says, I can't wait to get my poles on the large mat. Yeah, I have barely used the small one. I think definitely the big one is my go-to. Yeah. I think I'll need to put some around the outside as well. Right, let's pop this over somewhere up high where I'm not going to accidentally use it. Doesn't it look so cool? I love it. I love it. Give this a wipe down. Pull that back over there. Okay, so now I have my little panel, and I'm going to cut this out of the middle. I'm just going to eyeball this, try and get it somewhat straight. I think I might need 2 pieces of glue. Marcy says, I love that, oops, not glue, what's it called, tape. I love that stencil. I'm so glad I bought it. Let me be sensible about this. And do it on here. And I'll put it at a little bit of an angle. That, if you don't know, it helps your dies actually cut better. If your dies are ever being temperamental, that's always a good one to check out. All right. Pop this away for now, and we'll die cut a big white panel. That is not a card, that is, here we go. Actually, instead of a panel, using the die, I think I'll just cut down a card base with no stitching, using a piece of A4 card. Yeah, right. Bring back my stockings. So I'm liking these. I don't know whether I will end up putting these back in or not. Which way round do you go? Oh, I quite like them. Maybe we could put it in and then put on some vellum or something over the top. That might be a fun way. Fun thing to do. Let's grab a glue roller and stick these in. Like so. And I wonder, maybe we should put some, like, make it into a shaker card. That would be kind of fun. Maybe just put like white. Oh, do you know what? I've seen a card once where someone added little tiny pom-poms. That was really cool. I wonder if I have any little tiny pom-poms. Time to pull out the stash. Okay, I've found little tiny pom-poms, but they're colored, so they're not the ones that I want. I want white pom-poms. So I fear I won't have what I'm looking for. I'll find, however, some white seed beads. So that kind of looks Christmassy. Let me look in my other bead department. Ooh, Christmassy type beads, gold, silver. They're cute, but they're not the right colors for what we're using today. I guess I'll need to see if I can get my hands on some white pom-poms. That would be really fun. Little like baby ones. So let's make a shaker with some white elements behind here, and I'll go and grab some acetate for this. If you're gonna make a shaker card, if you're gonna make a Christmas card, why not make it a shaker card, huh? Oh, I lost my comments. We'll grab some acetate for this one. So what is everybody up to this week? Any fun things? Anything to report? I'd love to hear from you what you've been up to. In crafty land or not so. I've got some exciting news to share actually. Last night I had a pre-interview with scrapbook.com. I have got an interview, not an interview, what is the word? A podcast. They're doing a podcast with me. I'm really excited. So they're doing a podcast, recording a podcast with me next week, and it is going to be on their, what's it called, Life Handmade podcast. It's going to be aired in October, so sadly there's a little bit of a time to wait, but I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. How cool is that? So I'm adding my foam tape close to these rectangles, or squares technically. Making sure there's no little gaps because the seed beads here are quite small. And I'm hoping I'll get one in the middle here too. Let's see. Yeah, that will fit, but I've gone a little short. Amanda says, working on website redesign today. Oh, exciting. That sounds good. It's one of those, if you're anything like me, it's one of those things that you put off and put off and put off, and then when you finally do it, you feel amazing about it. So kudos to you for working on it. Good job, friend. Jasmine's been doing some secret crafting. Let me go ahead and remove the loose paper before I start pouring the beads in. Because otherwise, as soon as you start pulling up these, it like jumps, the card jumps up. The sequins come flying. They stick to the sticky bits of the tape. And then there's bumps underneath your top layer when you stick it on. You guys have all been there. Amanda says, I hope that's how I feel when it's done. Mm-hmm. You will, you will. Okay, let's pour some in. And of course, I'm using the Hefty Doodle 3mm deep foam tape for this. Otherwise, these beads would not be shaking around. These ones are a bit staticky, the Nouveau sequins. No, I think I have some little snowflakes down here, so bear with me while I see if I can dig them out. I can remember where I put them. Are you down here, little snowflake? Maybe it wasn't down here at all. Oh no, it's not snowflakes. It's that little silver sparkle. Never mind. Never mind. We'll stick with plan A. Now I need to make sure that I don't accidentally flip this up the wrong way. All right, guys. I think we did that. And we're going to have the pink one in the middle. That has disappeared. Where has it gone to? Oh no. Oh, there it is. Maybe we'll have two kitty cats. Seeing as there's two here all ready to rumble, and that will leave me a little bit of gap in the middle for these guys. Although I better not forget my sentiments, of course. I feel like I'm going to have to put this on a little Maybe I'll just do sending holiday smiles. I don't need the across the miles. It came from the same stamp set. Let's not overcomplicate things. Yes, let's do that. So we'll stick on our little stockings. With our cute little kitty. And another one over here. With a kitty here. Cute kitty. And I won't stick this one down yet, but I will color these guys in. I think we're doing well, guys. I think we're gonna make it work. Yeah, that'll work, won't it? Got my little ducker. Ducky ducky do. And then we have the spaceship. And I'm going to bring in some of these tealy kind of colors to the spaceship, I think. Maybe the mint as well. We'll go mint on the inside. Try and bring some of those colors all throughout the design. I'm going to darken up those teal sections. And we'll have a little gray window. With that sort of worn lipstick color for the accessories. Accessories. I've been watching the TV program Schitt's Creek. Have you guys seen it? Oh, I forgot his little bag. Well, I think it's impossible to watch it without trying to imitate Moira Rose. Such hilarity. She's so funny. All right. For someone who does not really enjoy making Christmas cards, I'm loving it. I'm loving this one. And doesn't the Cap and Pooler inks just make the solid colors on there so easy peasy? Make it look so smooth. Smooth like butter. Marcy says, I absolutely love the TV show Schitt's Creek. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Yes, I just finished it actually, the last season. All good things must come to an end. I feel like I need one more element sticking out of here. Maybe a little candy cane. So before I do that, show me please. Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Let's get rid of this box. I can. Okay. Hopefully you can still hear me and see me. We'll stamp this with the All That Jazz ink pad. Just a couple of times. Get a nice impression on there. Some great sentiments on this Elfing Christmas Words stamp set. If you are a Christmas card maker. Now I'm going to grab my strips of ease to die cut this. Good old faithful, you know. Strips of ease, where do you live? There you are. This is the narrowest of the strips of ease. Dies. So cute. And in fact, that is pretty well centered. So I'll just give it a little massage to take out the creases. And I wanted to add maybe a candy cane. So there's a candy cane in Elfish Antics, quite a big one. Let's see if it'll fit. Yeah, that looks like it will do the trick. Wrong way round. Beautiful. And we'll bring in some of that same color tones with the, what is it called? Like pink prawn or something like that? light prawn. Light prawn. And R32, which is called peach. And I will bring in, it's too pinky, I think. Oh no, it'll do. RV13. We need a little bit of red. Maybe an R17. There we go. And we'll cut this out using our coordinating die. Jasmine says, I love candy canes. Piper also loves candy cane. I think I have like a mental block to things like candy cane. Also candy floss, where I just think, this is just too much sugar. And then I can't really enjoy it. Whereas Piper, she's a trooper. She will push through that mental block and eat it anyway. When we went to Disneyland in Paris, and there was like a buffet thing, and we had so much to eat, essentially. And then there was a like all you can eat buffet for the pudding as well. Yummy, yummy. And you know, we went to town on the Île Flottante and the also the like creme caramels and the macarons. We were all over those yummy yumminess. And then as we were leaving, Craig and Piper were like, oh, candy floss. Candy floss. I was like, seriously, you guys, no way. And they were like, I can make room for a little candy floss. I was like, no way. And they ate it. And they did. They made room for it. But by the time we got home, Craig was like, mistakes were made. Yes, there was no need for that, was there, dear husband? So funny. All right, I think all we need is a little of our foam strips. So I'm down to the last two here on this packet. Shows how long they can last. Crazy. There we go. Oh, okay. I've just realized that I want to center this over this middle section. So it will overlap both of these lines equally. Will be my center, at least my visual center, even if I'm off a little bit. So guys, I think that's card number 1 of tonight's stamp roulette. Stamp pocket 27, 58, 82, and 63. So a fun interactive shaker card using quite a mishmash of products tonight. Oh yay, Snowy Spudges is here. Evening all. It's been a long time since I've watched you live, Lesley. Ooh, Christmas cards. I love the creatures peeking out of the stocking, she says. Thank you so much. This was a hard one tonight. I was stumped. So I picked in my stamp roulette Filled with Love, Elfing Christmas Words, Quack Me Up, and Spaced Out. So there you go. That's what I used tonight for the first stamp roulette. Yay! Let's do it again. All right, guys, let's move on to another card. So we have 88 different stamp pockets in my stash of Happy Doodle stuff. So give me a number between 1 and 88, please. That would be great. And I'll put these away. And we'll take the first 3 or 4. Great job, Leslie, says Marcy. Thank you. Sharon's here. Hey, Sharon. Never seen you live till today. Hello. Normally, I also have my face up here at the top, like here in the camera. Oh, I can't do it back to front. Up here in this corner. But we're having technical gremlins. First number is N. We have got number 56, okay. Ashley says, love it, very cute. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Put these away as well so I can should tidy up as I go. Because we all know how messy a craft desk can get if you let it get out of control. Nobody wants an out of control craft desk. Oh, I should put this back in here. You can live in here for another day. Okay, so we have 56. Oh, we've got loads. 72, 17, and 34. Okay, let's work with these first of all, see what we can get. Okay, 56. I have a stamp set sticking out of 50. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, okay. We have got Prehistoric Pals. Interesting. 72. Okay, 59, 60, 1, 2, 3, 6, 67, 69, 70, 71, 72. Ooh, okay, interesting. We've got my set of teeny freebies. These are actually individual sets that come free with purchase. So some nice sentiments for me there. And 17. Okay. Lots of love. This is going to be a fun one as well. And number 34. Four, 6. $34. Highland Honeys. Ooh. Right, guys. Definitely going to need your help with these ones. Oh, Nessa said number 5. Did I miss it? I'm so sorry. I must have missed it. Jasmine says, my craft desk is completely out of control. Looks like the bombs. Oh no, oh no. So Nessa said 5 and Amanda says 2. So I'll write them both down and we'll come back. But let's see what inspiration strikes because of these. All right, so we've got boulders and we've got mountains. We could have a little bit of a theme, a little bit of a scene is what I'm trying to say. probably going to have a sentiment from here. Well, it's all sentiments, so I definitely need a sentiment from here. We could use the only kind of generic image in here is probably the hearts are quite blocky, like so. It kind of doesn't look like it looks very geometric or something. But the party hat is an option. We could have a party hat. We could have boulders and maybe like Nessie or some mountains. We could have mountains behind our little guy or our little, oh, okay, hold on, hold fire. Let's go for some mountains. I got it. Have our mountains here. We'll have a woolly mammoth ready to partay. We will have a party hat. There's going to be no Christmas or birthday ones. We've got let's celebrate. That's probably going to be the best we can do. Let's celebrate. Sharon says, a prehistoric robot birthday party. Yeah, could be, could well be. Let's celebrate down here. Prehistoric robots, kind of not the same sort of thing going on there, is it? Ooh, interesting. So number 5, pull tab add-on. That kind of throws us in a direction that we can't really come back from. So that's interesting indeed. So I think I need to get my either my slimline pull tab dies or my slimline slider die, which I think I'm probably more likely to go for in this style tonight. So let me see if I can find that. Here it is. This is the slider pop-up die. And I think we're going to go with that tonight. So let's go and grab, I'm going to have a piece of card to ink up. Let's see what we've got going on over here. How big is this? We could make this one work. Okay, so this is 5.5 by 4.25. Okay, so I'm going to use this die to cut out a card front for my card. Amanda says, I need that die set. Yes, you do. Actually, I'm actually going to cut it out of some paint on card because my paint on I love using with my distress inks, and also it's a little bit more sturdy. So will work well for these kind of interactive cards when you're pulling them this way and that way. So let's cut this out using the die. Jasmine says, I have the slim line. I do want this one though too. I really like this one. I think I probably use this more than the slim line one. A Highland cow could slide out from behind the mammoth, says Nessa. So cute. Let's pop this back in here for just now. So this is the die that you get, and before I crease all these little lines, I think I'm going to add some ink to my card. So I want to build my scene here, and I'm thinking I'm going to add some greenery near the bottom, maybe a little bit of blue in the middle, and then maybe we'll go a little rogue and add some balloons or something at the top. So let me go grab some Inky Poodle for tonight. So green to start off with. Can't really go wrong with mowed lawn, but I actually have a blending tool here with some green on it, and I wonder if it'll be enough just to add a little softness to my card. Lush. And now I'm going to add some light blue using tumbled glass. Oh, I don't want it to move too much. I'll kind of blend it up so that it fades into white a little bit near the top. And then let's bring the party. I think with Balloon Room. I just think it's going to be so fun. So I'll use my Make Art Station. And add some balloons to this. Using a selection of colors. And I'm going to probably try and ride that wave of sort of subtle colors. So rather than adding extra ink, I'll try and use the remnants of whatever ink's on here. And I'll focus on the outside edges of my card, of my balloons. Sorry. That doesn't want to have much ink on it, so I need to top that one up. Do I have a blue in here? Or this is another kind of purpley color. We'll give that a go. Beautiful. And I have an orange here. And this is a good way also to use whatever you have on hand without overthinking, which we are all very guilty of doing sometimes. All right, I think we'll call it done there. Hey, Roberta, how we doing? So we're definitely going to have a little prehistoric party here. I might even layer up another. You know what? It probably won't matter. No, I don't think it's going to matter because these guys are going to cover it. There I go with my overthinking again. Roberta says, love the balloon rune stencil. Roberta, we've made one card using stamp roulette, and this is how it turned out. A shaker card. I had to use the Quack Me Up and the Spaced Out stamp set with the Simon Says stamp filled with love stamp set, and also the Elfin Christmas words. So I was thrown into a Christmassy mood. And now it's all prehistoric kind of parties happening. I have Highland Honeys, Prehistoric Pals, and a robot set, which I have used the little, oopsies, the little party hat. A little strategic small image being used there. Roberta says, so sorry, I was late in the shower. Looking good. We also have another stamp set here that was pulled, which is the Teeny Freebies set. I'll show you what it looks like. It's this one here. Now this is actually, normally we cut these down and we give this one free with every order in the Happy Doodle store. So you might have some of these. They don't come in a sheet like this, sadly. We sell them, or we don't sell them, they give them for free. Might be some that you recognize, some that you have, some that's still on your list. Every so often we will have people that will say to us, how many do you have? They keep getting different ones. We do also have a checklist. I don't know if you know that. For Happy Doodle products. And it does include things like our Teeny Freebies. Oh, Roberta says she has the freebie bird and elephant. Oh, cool. Yes, those are what we call the samplers. So they probably came with an event. You probably got them at an event. Doing a little rogue with my colouring tonight, but I'm okay with that. I'm using browns and this sort of orangey yellow ochre colour for a base. And then got E18 here for some darker browns. On top, almost like a hairy effect. It's funny that we pulled the Highland Cow and this because both are very hairy. Where is my E35? Blend that out. Yeah. Good. It's a prehistoric party over here. You like him?
Lovely.
Lovely. Here comes Craigie to save the day, no doubt. What are you saving this time? Anything to save this time? Dun, dun, dun. Oh, you're going to try and make it fix again.
You were on the overhead, not the picture.
Yeah, I know that because that gave out.
Oh.
Yeah. Ah, there you go. Roberta says, at Corin Withman's event. Oh, yeah, you went to Corin's event. Awesome. Would love to be there. All right, let's get some grays in here. C5. Maybe get my little gray hair as well. Sarah Louise says, good evening, Craigie. Well, she said, good evening, Craig. Hello. Oh, I need more C1 in my life. What you doing?
Zooming in.
How dare you? Oh, is it really dark when you zoom in? All right, so I have my little guy, and now we're gonna do some mountains. And I think I'm gonna do my mountains a purpley color. Oh, that is most definitely a pink color, not a purpley color. We'll fix it, we'll fix it. When you kind of look out at the horizon, mountains kind of take on a purpley tint. Anyone ever notice that?
I just get Scottish thing.
You think it's a Scottish thing, purple mountains?
All the heather.
Oh, is it? Probably is all the heather. You're probably right. Never even thought about it. before, but makes total sense. Sarah Louise says, we need a Lesley event. Yeah, you do. Definitely need a Lesley event. Craig's been trying to get me to do a Lesley event for years, haven't you, Craig? Or it could be a thing. Add some texture dots to the bottom of mountain for funs. Craig, I made a Christmas card. Did you know? Huh? Shocking.
A bit early.
It's a bit early. Too late for Christmas in July, though. See? Roberta says that would be a great event. Do it, do it, do it.
It's Scotland.
I know. Would you all come to Scotland? It's a bit of a way. Think of the fun we would have. We could see, I was going to say we could see Helen Coos, but that's a mammoth. Would we see any mammoths, Craigie?
Just pretend Highland Coos are.
You could pretend Highland Coos are mammoths. That's true. I know, because I pulled these in stamp roulette tonight. I was like, distant relatives. I think. Proof? You think one's proof of the other? I'm not sure about that, Craigie. It depends on your definition of proof, maybe. Proof that animals are indeed hairy, or can be hairy. Jasmine says, I'm double jammed. Plan to come visit. Well, you need to plan it soon because we were looking at our diary and things are stacking up. We would love to have you. Amanda says, Purple Mountain Majesty. Yeah. Sharon says, do it online as I'm housebound. Yes, we actually, online is an option. It is indeed. All right, let's cut these guys out. Give them a little party. Oh, zoom, zoom, zoom. You're just going to come in here, zoom in and out, and then leave again. Mm-hmm. Whatever floats your boat. Okay, cool. Have you made any more discoveries about what the problem is with the gremlins? Stupid gremlins. Roberta says, beat me to it, Amanda. I'd have to attend virtually. Yeah. We have so many international friends. I think it would have to be. Well, I mean, we could just do both. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Let me see. I have a little hat for this little dude having a party. I do think we're going to need a present. A gift for him to hold. For the best. Marcy says, I love your coloring, so much texture. Oh, thank you. Come on then, Woolly. Mr. Woolly Boots. Let's get you on the go. Get you cut out. Roberta says, or find a boat that travels from here to there. Yeah. Actually, Scrapmania had a cruise that was planned for last year, and then it got postponed until this year, is like summer, and then it had to be cancelled. So the whole boat thing sounds like a good idea, sounds like lots of fun, but with COVID malarkeys thwarting everything, everybody and their crafty plans. Oy vey. All right, so here we are. We've got 3 crease lines that the die actually adds a little crease, but I have to say, it's not enough. Never be enough. So come in with a little creaser and crease it some more. You can just fold it. That also works. So fold it up and then give it a massage on top. Hold down your valley fold, massage, and then here too. And that is your party ready to rumble. And then your mountains are going to be here. Little woolly mammal here. Mammoth. And you want to make sure that if you're sticking anything, you only stick it to this rectangle here. You do not stick anything over this crease. So you can put like a sentiment here, but that's going to stay flat when you fold it up. And you can put something here, even this guy onto this section as well. But don't put anything over the crease because it gotta move. Sarah Louise says, a happy cruise. Sharon says that she was housebound in 2019 due to ill health and hasn't left house since then. Oh goodness. I hope that you have a lovely collection of crafty things then to keep you nice and busy. Okay, what are we going to do for colors behind this? Should we just do white tonight? I think so. Ooh, Jasmine says, I think kindred stamps for organizing a cruise. Awesome. Roberta says, I hope you're doing better, Sharon. Yes, we do. We hope you're doing better. Feeling better. Okay, this is going to go onto the section that we pull up. But before we do that, let me cut the piece that we're going to pull up. I think I'm going to go for a little cornflower today. Let me go and grab some cornflower cardstock, which looks like, oh no, do I want cornflower? No, I don't. I lied. Maybe I want Ice Blast. Ice Blast is a bit more of a cooler blue. That looks like there's a piece of card just sitting, waiting. Not quite long enough. Yes, we'll do this one. So this is the other part of the die. Slider pop-up die. And we're going to cut out a panel using this die, and that's going to be the bit that we pull up to reveal. So let's stick this down Now this is a U shape, and that's so that we could get it to fit in here on the die, so it nestles down in here. You'll see that there are little prongs across. We'll just cut that across with a trimmer once we've got it done. But when you're die cutting this, please be careful you don't like squeeze it in. Just drop it down the way it wants to naturally fall. If you do actually squeeze it in, it won't make that much of a difference. I think people would have to have a pretty acute eye to spot it. But I know. Not really. Let's put this back here. And this is what you're left with. So I take my scissors and follow along the cut line of the longest edge, like so. Flip it over and do it again. Using a long bladed scissors. I'm going to sneeze, bear with me a second. Bless me, bless me, bless me. So using a long bladed scissor will work best for that. And then you can use a little trimmer to trim this off. So the fun thing about this is that there is a rounded edge here, and then there's a flat edge. So when assembling this, the only way you're going to glue this is along this strip. Fold this over this skinny strip. This is the only place we're going to add glue. And we're going to stick this piece down with this bottom edge flush with the bottom edge of this panel. The blue one will overhang that skinny strip. That's the way it's supposed to be. That's how it stays behind the panel. So you can either have the rounded edge at the bottom so that when you pull this up, it has nice sharp edges. Or you do it this way so it has a nice rounded edge. It's really up to you, whatever you decide. So let's add some glue to this. Roberta said, Lesley or Craig, could it be a bad cable? I don't think so. Thank you for suggesting it. I bought a brand new cable not long ago, actually. And because we've got two computers, because we've got two cameras, it means that they take the same cable in. So we've swapped the cables over, and the cables work. Like, we never have a cable issue. If we swap the cables over, we never have a cable issue. But whenever we have it's to do with the camera and the little piece of hardware that we use in order to do live streaming. It's called a cam link. And because we've got two cameras, it gets super confused. That's the way it's been explained to me. It still doesn't make me very happy. I'm like, well, stop being confused already. So rude. So let's pop this down here. So we've also got Happy Birthday, I Believe in You, some options there for sentiments. I know we pulled out the Let's Celebrate, so we'll definitely have to have that one there somewhere. Or one of the other ones. I actually quite like Happy Birthday because that goes really well with the mammals. Happy birthday. A little bit of, cross-pollination of stamp sets there. Loving it, loving it. All right, so here we have our pull tab add-on, which was number 5 in our list. And I have taken a piece of memo tape and put that little guy on there, face up. Yes, yes, yes. So we've got slide me, pull me, we've got a heart, we have a little arrow. I'm not sure which one we're going to go for today. Maybe the star would be nice. And we'll try and position this onto here. And now we'll add some ink to this. What ink are we going to use is the question. What color shall we bring in? Maybe some of that sort of purpley tones. Oh, actually, there's some pinky tones in his hat. I think I might just go back to Coral Cabana. It's right on top, and it is telling me that it wants to be picked tonight. Coral Cabana. I just want to say Coco Cabana. Hopefully this little guy hasn't moved. Shmoop, shmoop, shmoop. Nice. We're gonna risk another one. Risky business. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. Now this has gone a slightly red color, as you may see there. So I'm going to move this over to acrylic block. And I've got my Nuvo stamp cleaning pad here. It has a side 1 and a side 2. They're both the same, sort of like hairy material. So I'm just going to spritz this with a little ultra clean. And then on side 1, which will have the moisture on it, we'll give it a little scrubby scrub scrub. And then to take away the moisture, we'll use side 2. So it still has a little bit of staining, totally normal, and is not a problem. Will not harm your stamp at all. I've given it a good clean, so it won't even have any transference. If you don't like staining though on your stamps, you probably want to stay away from Catherine Poolers. Most of them are okay, but the reds and pinks are just, it's a bit like Copics. There's just no way around it, sadly. All right, so I'm going to stick this onto my card now, my card front here, like so. Ta-da! And on the back, I'm going to adhere this down with some tape along this U section. Now you can just use normal sticky tape. I actually quite like to use the foam tape to raise it up a little bit. One tip for you, if you're just using normal tape, is that it can sometimes be a little tricky to get your finger in behind this blue section here. So I, in that instance, would kind of mark where that's going to be. And then use some sort of like a hole punch or a semicircle to cut out a notch here. A good old little punchy like this will do the trick. Just enough to get your finger in there to pull it out. That helps a lot. Just to get your finger in and grab it out. So I'm gonna go for some foam tape today. Amanda's got to run. Kelly is getting out of school. Have a great weekend, everyone, says Amanda. And don't forget to enter this month's Hefty Doodlers Challenge. Absolutely. It's a real easy one. So absolutely want to see everybody's entrance. And you too could win a voucher to the Hefty Doodle store. What's not to love, eh? So good. So I'm going to use the corner of my mat here as a little nestle space to get these. Can you see me on camera? You can. Get this lined up honky-dorily. And now I'm going to add a little bit of tape to my blue section here. Add this guy right in here like so. So now I have an area that I pull up like so. We can put a sentiment in this space at the back, and we may indeed do so. But let's stick this guy on first of all. So we're going to have some mountains. And remember, we're only going to stick it to the front here. So what are we going to do? Just put some of this on, I think. And then we have our little guy. You can overhang, but don't stick it down onto that end section. We'll also give him his party hat on. He's so cute. All right, can't have a party without some sort of gift. So let's see what we can do for finding him some gifts. I'll just double check that there's none in these stamp sets. We've got Harry Birthday here. We wanted to do that. And also we have a, where's the, this one here. See you with a kiss, congratulations. Let's celebrate. Ooh, ooh, ooh. In fact, maybe we will stamp Harry Birthday right here. So cute. Let's do it. Let's do that now before I forget. Make sure it's straight, or at least somewhat straight. And what color should we go for this little guy? Shall we, maybe I'll just go black actually. Good old faithful. Happy birthday. It's so funny. So we definitely need our let's celebrate on the inside section somewhere. I have to do this a slightly different way because he's going to be outside. Might actually just use my acrylic block for fear that it might just go a little AWOL. So let's stamp him out first of all. Make sure he's nice and primed. Maybe I'll bring in some of that red tone. Ooh. No, let's just go black. Nice. These little teeny freebies that you get with orders, they're a really basic font, but they're so evergreen. You're gonna love them. You'll use them again and again and again in lots of different ways. Hey, it's Make It by Marco time. Carl and Becky are working on responding to your email, but can't wait to do something special for the UK. Yes, we're in cahoots. We're planning some fun things. So watch this space. All right, I've used all my stamps assigned to me, but I feel like he needs some extra accessories. Maybe some confetti, maybe a present. So I know there's a present in a little shellfish and it's staring at me. So I'm going to go and, whoopsie, sorry, Mr. Lobster. I'm going to do that first of all. That's going to be the first thing on my list. And then there's also confetti in Sealy Friends. So you will try that too. Get this one back and press the button on my camera. Sealy Friends, Sealy Friends, Sealy Friends, where are you? Now, the good thing about this stamp set is that this stamp from this set is the confetti are actually all attached on one stamp base. However, the die is one die, but it will cut out the 4 little individual pieces. And this is a super fast way of stamping and die cutting out lots of little confetti pieces. So let's do it. So I'll pick a selection of colors. Might darken that one ever so slightly. And maybe a tealy green. Like so. My little birthday, oh, maybe I should have done a birthday cake. Maybe I'll still do a birthday cake. I think I might. But let's see what we can do here with the little gift. So cute. Becky says that Wooly is adorable. Sharon's off. She says morphine is kicked in. Best wishes. Thanks for joining us, Sharon. I hope maybe you might be able to join us again Friday nights at 9 p.m. UK time. That's when you'll see me getting crafty. I hope you have a good week. Bye. So what's next? Let's get a little bit more pink on this and bring in maybe a yellow. So cute. So cute, so cute, so cute. And then a purr play. Let's see. Becky's off. Bye. See you later. Okay, so I have my little, oh, I put that back, didn't I? Did I? Did I? Did I? I did, silly me. Forgot I needed a die, got it. What a silly sausage. It happens, it happens. So birthday cakes, birthday cakes. Cool You Be Mine has a birthday cake. What else has a birthday cake? Elephant of Surprise has a birthday cake on a stand. Anyone else can think of any other birthday cakes in the Hefty Doodle collection? There's a cake in Party Palooza, is that? All right, so here's where the fun happens. There's a little die here, just like so. It has 4 individual die areas. Just line this up. Run it through the machine. And you've got 4 pieces of confetti. And now we'll get to add a real party vibe. With the confetti. It's nice when people make life easy for you, isn't it? Might not need the 3rd one. I think that's probably enough, to be honest. My hair's tickling me. And hairy birthday. Speaking of hairy birthdays, somebody's birthday's coming up in 2 weeks. Oh, dun, dun, dun. In case you didn't catch the hint there. Let's stick down some of these little guys. Oh, come on. I think we need a birthday cake. I'm off to hunt for a cake. Sounds just like me. So Will You Be Mine definitely has a cake. I think, what else has a cake? There's a slice of cake in Happy Snubby Crocs, but I think we want something a bit bigger. Oh, Crumbs has got sandwiches. There's a big cake in Party Palooza, but it's a little up on the big side. I think we're gonna have to go for Will You Be Mine, although it looks a bit big as well. Let me just keep looking for a second. It'll come back to me maybe. There's a cake in, oh, actually, this might work. There's a cake in Who Let the Dogs Out that has a bone on it, which normally I wouldn't use outside of dogs, but woolly mammoth, prehistoric, maybe the bone is like right on brand. What do you guys think? Do you think I could pull it off? Think we can make that one work? I think we might be able to. Sneaky the way she said it, like it was one of ours. Yeah, my birthday. All right, let's see. Awesome. Loving it. I knew there was another cake somewhere. Just had to see it though. Had to see it to know that it would be the one. I think so. Let's give it some strawberry icing. Lush and a little more vanilla or a yellow cake kind of feel for the base. Cuteness. I think I'll go for a light gray with a little bonio. I love it. I'm going to go a little rogue with this and darken up that top section so it's not got the pink in it. I think I'm going to go for just some more teal over the top of this. Ooh. And then made it a navy color. I'm not mad at it. I think we could work with that. I think we could work with that indeed. I do think we need to darken up the bottom section. Just a smidge. So it's not such a stark contrast between the light tone and the dark tone at the top. Oh, it's so cute. It's cute. And then I'll bring in some more of those purpley tones, purpley blues. The base of my cake to my little platter. All right, doggos, out you come. Right, let's stick these on. So I'm going to stick on this little guy, just adding adhesive to the right hand side here, and I'll tuck him so the adhesive is only on this middle section, remember. Same here, and put more on him because he's going to be all on this section, but not over your crease. Nuh-uh, not over your crease. Right, I think we're done. So here we have Happy Birthday, and is Let's Celebrate underneath. And we wanted to, we could add some of those confetti pieces to the back here so that we have a continuation of that. I think that would be really fun. But my phone battery is nearly running out, so I think I'm gonna call it a day there, you guys. Let's get a close-up of the two cards that I made tonight. Here we have Sending Holiday Smiles. Went a little Christmassy for this one, but with kind of non-traditional colors, pinks, mints, and turquoisey aqua colors. Loved how it turned out. And two interactive cards. I think I did good. Two interactive cards tonight in what, 2 hours? Just over. Oh no, wait, 11, 12, yeah, 11. And here then I have Happy Birthday, and then you pull it up and it says, Let's Celebrate. And here is what the card looks like whenever you pull it up. How cool is that little hairy mammoth? Oh, isn't it funny how you can get the most peculiar selection of stamps in Stamp Roulette and still make some really cool projects with it. So guys, I am going to say goodnight. Jasmine's already off to bed. Roberta says love it. Does anybody have a favorite from tonight's creations? Marcy says, so you did a great job, Lesley. So creative with those mix of stamp sets. I think that it was definitely a challenging one tonight, but I had lots of fun, and I was glad that I was able to get my face back on the screen for a little while for you guys too, because I miss seeing you. Even though I don't really see you guys, I feel like I do. Roberta says she likes both. Yay, that's good. I'm very, very happy with both as well. Right, guys, just another reminder, we have Shark Week on this week at Happy Doodle. So there is promotions on our sharky, beachy themed items. So Sealy Friends, for example, is on offer. Come on over and check out what is on sale at the Happy Doodle store. And yeah, keep an eye out for other fun things happening. We're working behind the scenes, getting our new release ready. So we'll have more information about that to follow in the next couple of weeks. It looks like pre-order day is going to be the 1st of September. So you can pop that in your diary now. Have a great weekend, everybody. And I shall see you guys next week. Until then, happy crafting. Bye.